The Diamond Casino Heist still stands as one of the best ways to earn money in GTA Online. It's fair to say that the Cayo Perico Heist took the spotlight when that was released, and the Casino Heist got a bit forgotten. But that does not mean the Casino Heist isn't good. It is actually very good. Therefore, in this video I am going to go through the Casino Heist aggressive approach step by step to show you exactly how to do the heist. So getting right into the video, we will start with the preps. And the preps you want to do for the aggressive approach is of course all the mandatory preps. For your gunman, I recommend just choosing whatever you want. Don't choose one of the most expensive ones. In my heist, I chose the middle one, that being Charlie Reed at 7% cuts. And he has pretty decent weapons. You can choose even worse weapons if you want, but Charlie Reed is a pretty decent gunman. For the driver, I recommend going for the worst one. This is because we won't necessarily use the getaway vehicles inside of the heist, so therefore we don't need anything fancy. My boy Kareem Dens works just fine, and he has a 5% cut, which is just awesome. And also I recommend always going for the Sentinel Classics getaway vehicles, because although we most likely won't use them, it's either way good to have the best vehicles you can in that scenario that we would need the vehicles to actually escape. And lastly, the hacker, you should go for the most expensive one you can. I have gone for Avi Schwartzman right here, but Paige Harris, if you have her as well, you can go for her. Both of them are very good. And then for all the prep work you should do, you can see them on screen right now. All the prep work that has a green check mark on it is prep work that you should do. Make sure you get security pass level 2 and not level 1. Security pass level 1 will only get you through a few doors, but not all the doors we have to go through in the heist. Also, on my example you can see that I did the power drills prep, but I recommend to only do the power drills prep if you have artwork or if you have more than 2 players with you on the heist. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Also, you can see that I purchased power drills and reinforced armor. I only did that to speed up the production of this video. If you're doing the heist solely for money, I wouldn't recommend purchasing them. I would rather just do them to save a bit of money. And that's about it for the preps. The patrol routes you don't need because the enemies will just be rushing you. Now let's get on to the actual heist. So when you've got your people together and you're ready to start the heist, you will get to this screen, and here you want to choose the entrance, which we want to be the sewers. The exit, which we want to be the staff lobby, and the buyer, you should always pick high level. Then when you spawn in, you just race your friend to the car, like this. This time I got to drive, hooray. And then when you get to the car, you just drive on up to the casino sewers. When you've got onto the sewers, get out the car and enter the casino through these sewers. Run through the corridor, and then right here you want to place an explosive on this wall. This is how we're gonna get in. Boom, right there. Me and my homie getting right into the casino. And as you can see, the entrance behind us just fell through, so we can't leave that way. And now begins the shooting. So just take cover behind here and try to shoot as many people rushing at you at one time. If you have the reinforced armor, this will be easier. And by the way, also make sure to stack up on snacks and armor before you actually go into this heist. You will need snacks and armor to refill when you're in this heist, so make sure you got that. But yeah, just take cover like this and take out as many people as you can. When it starts to clear up, you can try and make your way over to the vault or the vault doors. So yeah, when you're cleared out most of the people, you can make your way over to the doors, over to these little codes, and then you swipe exactly at the same time like this, and then get yourself into the man trap. You don't have to take out all the enemies out there. You can leave a few of them if you get in, but make sure you take out most of the enemies so that when you're scanning your keycard, that you don't get absolutely demolished by them because they're shooting you in the back. So make sure you take out most of them. Now that you get to the actual vault, you want to place some explosives. When we placed all the explosives, you just step back from the wall. You can see on the map right there, there's a red circle that you need to stand outside of. Then you pick up your phone, go to the contacts and detonate the bomb. Then the door will explode and you can waltz right through the vault. And now you're inside the vault. Also, a good thing about this heist is that you don't need to hack when you're inside the vault. You can just use those thermal charges, which is really nice, but they do take a bit more time compared to hacking, if you're a really good hacker, that is. But yeah, as you can see, we got artwork in this heist. So how we did it is just, I said, I'm going to the left, you bro, you go to the right or down the middle. And then when we are getting close to getting all the artwork, one of us starts drilling and the other one gets the rest of the artwork. So as you can see right here, when I get this artwork, when I'm done with this artwork right here, I believe I start drilling and my friend goes for the DNC, so that we both don't go for the same things. It's good to organize this while you're inside the vault, so that you can get the most amount of money while you're inside. So yeah, right here you can see that I start drilling. You don't get too much from it, but it is something, so it's worth doing if you have artwork. As you can see, there's only 30 seconds left of time. But in the aggressive approach of the casino heist, you don't really need to worry about that time, because the only thing that happens if the time runs out is that the gas gets put out. You're already detected, obviously, so therefore the gas is the only thing that hurts you, and you can just spam snacks and stuff to avoid that, and you can stay longer inside the vault. You can't stay there forever, but you can stay there for a few extra seconds, maybe even 20 seconds, before you will eventually die or run out of snacks. Either way, scan your keycards and get into the man trap again, and then get running down the man trap to get to the casino again, or the security part of the casino. There will be a lot of fresh guards that will start shooting you, of course, so make sure you don't bombard out into the open. But yeah, as you can see there, our entrance where we got in is blocked off, so we gotta get out another way. And therefore, right here, we're going to take the stairs. Be careful of these guys in the stairs. They can be pretty dangerous if they get a few shots on you while you're running up to them. I recommend just knocking them out pretty quickly. And then get out here. When you get up the stairs, go out this way, take these people out. Take this guy out over there. Then you go to this long corridor, take that guy out that's patrolling here. Go through the long corridor. You can take out this guy too, because if he gets behind you and starts shooting, that would be a problem. When you get out here, be careful, because there's a lot of enemies here. So be careful that you don't get sprayed by someone. And then get in here through these metal detectors, and then get your way out through the staff lobby. And at this point, when you've got to this point, you're basically home free. There isn't much difficulty left. You may think escaping the police is pretty difficult, but as we will show you pretty soon, it's not that bad. So yeah, when you get out, there will be a lot of enemies. So make sure you take this route that we're taking right here. Try and take out as many people as you can right here, because they will spray you the hell down. So take them out. And then make your way over this little bridge over the tunnel into where you do the big con. Then you get down to this kind of scrapyard or whatever it is. Run over here. Jump over this wall. And then right here. If your getaway vehicles are not right here on the map, like right beside you, then I would recommend to just look for a car right here. As you can see, there's a civilian car coming here. It isn't always guaranteed that your getaway vehicles will be right here. They can be much further away. So if they're not here when you get out from the route we just took, just run over here and get a civilian vehicle instead. But as we were pretty lucky, we got the good spawn for the getaway vehicles, so we decided to take them. And now you might think, how are we going to get away from the police? Well, the main plan A, is to go get the helicopter, which if you watch my silent and sneaky approach guide video and my big con guide video, we go get the helicopter and we escape that way. So that is what we're going to do in this method as well. Climb up here. My friend took another route. You can go that route as well, but I usually take this ride right here. There will be a lot of people here, so make sure you shoot most of them, and make sure you're stacking up on snacks and armor and everything. Maybe your teammate can even help shoot and cover a bit for you. Anyway, you climb up here. You climb onto these vents right here, and then onto this roof. And where my friend is standing right now is where the helicopter usually is, on this helipad right here. But as you can see in our heist, the helicopter actually didn't spawn. This is pretty rare for me. It's basically never happened for me, but there is a possibility that the helicopter doesn't spawn. And because of that, we had to find an alternative route. So therefore, we made our way back down the roof. This is if the helicopter is not there. If the helicopter is there, which it usually is, then you just take the helicopter and fly your way over to the buyer, and in the meantime, you will lose the police. But obviously, we didn't get the helicopter in this heist. So what you want to do then is just make your way over here to the casino again. This is the easiest way to do it, and just get down into the sewers right here. Get down into the sewers where we entered, and then just drive through these sewers until you lose the cops. This is probably the most well-known way to lose the cops in GTA Online. So yeah, just drive through the sewers, they won't find you. And eventually, when you're driving through here, they will lose you. And at that point, you can just drive out the sewers and make your way over to the buyer. So as you can see right here, we finally made our way out of the sewers, and we have also lost the police. Now it's just a matter of driving up to the buyer, which is a pretty long way because we chose the high level buyer, but that doesn't matter because we're gonna both get a pretty nice payday when all this is done. So I won't bore you with the drive. I'm gonna just skip up until we are at the buyer. So right here we are approaching the buyer. We're only a few feet away, and right there we have completed the Casino Heist Aggressive approach successfully with quite a bit of money. Obviously, if you got gold or something like that, or if you even got the elite challenge, you would get quite a bit more money. And also it depends on your cut, obviously. You see that? Jonesy 11 Platinum, I am the GOAT. Anyway, we got 1.6 million in our actual take. I got 75% of the cuts, so I got 1.2 million. We didn't get the elite challenge, obviously, because the helicopter didn't spawn. But that is all good because we still got 1.2 million. And now you and your friend can drink away and drink responsibly and play some arcade games because you're now officially rich. My friend did one mission with me and he got $410,000. I would say that is a pretty good ROI. Now that you have successfully shot your way through and robbed a highly secure casino, I think it's time to lay low for some time. While you are avoiding the heat, you can watch this video right here, which goes through 10 different ways you can earn money as a solo player in GTA Online. All of these methods will guarantee you a few extra dollars in your pocket. Subscribing and leaving a like would also help me out greatly. God bless, and thank you for watching.
Well, what the hell?